it. You know how much money I'm losing right now? Every kid that sits on my lap, I get $2.
Yep.
I can go through 40 kids an hour.
Oh, I can do 50.
Bull, no one can do 50 and live.
Look, it's not a difficult question, okay? Where were you at 12 o'clock today?
Hey, man, I got 3 L's to put me in the department store.
Yeah, one of those L's said you went out for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, he's a lying rat bastard.
Okay, line a few cents. This way. Not you. What are you waiting for? Christmas? Move it. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you two. Out the door.
We're not interested in how fluffy his beard was.
That's him.
That's the sixth Santa you pointed to. Can we focus a little here?
He had a twinkle in his eye.
I don't understand the problem here. Some citizen pulls the alarm and ran away.
But ask yourself who, Ray? All the businesses above were closed. All the employees and patrons were under guard on the bank floor. Anyone coming in would have been noticed by the wheelman. After they took over that building, only 4 people had access to that hallway.
So what are you saying? One of the robbers pulled the alarm?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
About as ridiculous as going to a robbery with an unloaded shotgun.
I'll tell you, for a second there, Fraser, I thought I was...
Why would a guy pull the trigger of a gun he knew was unloaded? Seems improbable, doesn't it?
Yes. You know, the wheelman, he knew exactly when the bagman was behind the counter. If he pulled the alarm, they panic. He comes running in. The bagman is trapped behind the counter. He throws the bag to the wheelman who throws him back the gun.
Clever, isn't it?
Hey, in the heat of the moment, I'd take a gun over a bag any day. The whole thing's a double cross.
Detective Vecchio, Louis, join me for some eggnog. The last half hour, I've gotten calls from 7 department stores, the Salvation Army, 2 parade officials, and the director of a children's pageant. This was further augmented by calls from 4 city councilmen, the deputy mayor, and the police commission. They're all curious as to why we're detaining all the Santa Clauses in the city on Christmas Eve. The police commissioner was especially irked since his daughter was sitting on Santa's knee in a department store when said Santa was cuffed and thrown into a paddy wagon. In our zeal to solve this case, I can't help but wonder if we haven't been, I don't know, how do you say it, excessively stupid?
Detective Huey and I have a theory, sir.
Oh, this I'd like to hear.
See, we believe that the perpetrators were dressed in Santa Claus suits in order to facilitate their getaway by blending into the crowd.
And that people don't usually notice armed men fleeing a crime scene in big red suits.
Actually, they could even have had jobs in local department stores, sir. I mean, that would be the perfect cover.
This is your theory?
Yes, sir.
It's not our only theory.
We have others, sir.
Detective Vecchio, do you have a theory?
Yes, sir, but actually it's Constable Fraser's theory, sir.
Oh, really?
Good afternoon, Lieutenant.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Constable. I assume you're working on some kind of a North Pole connection?
No, sir. And actually, it's a misconception that the North Pole is in Canada, sir. Its ownership has been in dispute ever since Admiral Perry planted a flag there in 1909. A fact that in itself is in dispute since many believe it was Matthew Henson, an African-American, who first discovered it.
Constable Fraser and I believe that the wheelman pulled the alarm in order to throw the whole situation into chaos, thus double-crossing his partners.
Oh, sure. Sure, one of the robbers pulled the alarm himself.
Yes, sir.
And we have a witness who saw the wheelman without his beard. We got him out there going over the mugshots right now. If the wheelman's in there, he's pretty much in our pocket, sir.
All right. Vecchio, you get the wheelman. Huey and Louie, you get the other 3.
Yes, sir.
Which one of your flatfoots took my reindeer?
I looked. He's not in there.
Look one more time.
I already did.
Look, kid, whoever this guy is, he's no first-timer. If he's done this before, odds are 100 to 1 he's right there in front of you. Maybe he looks a little different, but he's there, so I need you to look again.
He's not in there.
Look, kid, I'm having a good day, okay? It's Christmas Eve. I am filled with love for my fellow man, but I swear to God, if you don't look again, I'm gonna slap you upside the head.
Ray, may I? Del, why don't you just describe to us the man you saw?
I didn't get a good look.
The guy was 3 inches from your face. It doesn't get any better than that.
Ray, maybe Del is just afraid of what will happen if he identifies this man.
Well, maybe Del should be afraid what'll happen if he doesn't. Look, kid, you're not the only one who saw a face. This guy was so close to you, he could count your pores. How hard do you think it'll be for him to find out where you live? You put the finger on this guy and we can protect you, but if you don't...
We'll still protect you.
Maybe he will, but I won't, and no other cop will either.
You really were touched by the spirit of Christmas.
Kid's making a big mistake. What's that?
It's a gift.
I don't know. Maybe I was too hard on him.
Yes.
Hey, guys. They pulled a palm print off the countertop. Your bagman is Robert L. Flanagan. FBI have him linked to 6 bank jobs with James and Cameron Donnelly.
No kidding.
Is that significant?
Well, the Donnellys are something of a local legend around here.
They had a partner named Nick Stolitis. Rumor had it he skimmed a small amount of money from them. He took off to Mexico. The federales found him in bite-sized pieces in the Sea of Cortez.
There's only 2 rules written in the pavement in this town. You don't steal from the mob and you don't cross the Donnellys.
I think I should return this gift.
Oh, that's good, Benny. We only have a couple hours to find a wheelman before they turn him into fish food and you're delivering Christmas presents.
Thank you, Ray.
Hey. Hi, Del.
Hi.
Came looking for your dad. He wasn't home.
Yeah.
Will you tell him Jimmy Donnelly dropped by, will you? Tell him I expect to meet him tomorrow at the distillery as planned. Will you do that for me?
If I see him, yeah.
That's a good boy.